You know what it is. Welcome to Words with Friends Live, the only game show where the knowledge you've gleaned or drawn or obtained from playing Words with Friends can translate into money, riches, or prosperity. That might be a little oversell, but it's pretty close. I'm your host, Damon Crossan, aka Alpha Cats, and I'm about to take you on a 15-minute word-based journey, or maybe we should call it an odyssey because that's pretty close to what it actually is. By the way, there's 3 days left in the Lunar New Year event in our mother game, Words with Friends. I completed mine, 625 out of 625. I don't mean to brag, but it is what it is. So go and collect lucky envelopes to win the precious gold mystery box, but not now. I know that's misleading. I said go and I said not now. Stay for now. Do it after this game because I'm about to give away some cold, hard cash. I don't know why people call it cold, hard cash. It's neither cold nor hard. Let me try something different. I'm about to give away some room temperature firm money. Yeah, that doesn't have a ring to it either. I'm going to just leave it alone. Here's how the game works. I'm going to ask you 12 questions with 3 multiple choice answers. Now, you'll have 10 seconds to tap the correct answer. If you get all 12 questions correct, you will receive a delicious sized chunk of our $5,000 jackpot. Yeah, it's getting real in here today. Now, one wrong answer will send you into spectator mode, but you know about that thing I've been telling you that's coming to spectator mode soon? Well, it's here. Let me tell you something about our special effects. Our budget's too big. We're doing too much. I'm sorry. Continue to answer the questions correctly while you're in spectator mode, and you'll notice a new awesome update added to the game screen. Each correct answer adds to your new progress bar. Whenever you get a total of 15 questions correct, you'll earn a mystery box. Another great reason to stay in the game. Move your prizes to the mother game and use them against your mortal enemy of the moment. That's right, use a fatality on them. Now, don't forget about your extra life pile. You know, the things you've been stockpiling and hoarding. You can use them up to question 12 to stay in the game and in the money. You get an extra life by inviting friends to play by tapping the heart during the countdown before the show. About 24 hours after they accept, the extra life will pop up on your screen when you get an answer wrong. Now, here's a quick reminder. You can use an extra life only once per game though, okay? Also, this game is live and we are in beta. We're still working out some kinks, so let us know if you have any problems, okay? And disclaimer, by problems, I mean problems within the game, okay? I can't help you with the trigonometry, your boyfriend or your girlfriend problems. I can't do that. I ain't sign on for that. Sign, S-I-N-E. It's a little humor for you mathletes. Sure, it's not much of a joke, but at least you got name checked. Now remember, we are streaming live. This is happening as you're seeing it, okay? So you'll want to connect to Wi-Fi for the best experience. Plus, you want the image to be clear. Like I always say, you want this to be crispy. You want this to look as good as possible. Also, make sure your battery is fully charged. You don't want to get to question 12 and it dies. I can't help you with that either. That's on you. We're starting out again with our Words with Friends word of the day. You already got a handle on this one if you read the game notifications. We send it to you and start like this most every single day. You guys know it's free info, just like playing the game is free. So, our word of the day is maintenance. Are we ready? Because here we go with question number 1, hashtag 604. What is the term for when people pronounce the word maintenance as maintenance? Condescension, elision, or allegory? Tick tock, tick tock. Per usual, kicking it off with a nice, soft, slow curveball. Meaning, listen to this. Speaking of maintenance, our mother game, Words with Friends, went under planned maintenance earlier today. So, is everyone okay? Are you all going to be all right? It was just only worked on for a little bit. I know it's frustrating, but we told you we listened to your feedback. Oh, so y'all want us to work on the app, but y'all want us to work on the app. Man, some people, we try to do it for y'all, and now y'all mad. The correct answer is elision. Elision is the omission of a sound or syllable when speaking. Like when people, instead of saying library, say library. I'd rather you just omit saying the word altogether because that just sounds weird. Question number 2. That was a brutal one right off the bat, by the way. Before we move forward, brutal question, B-R-U-T-A-L. All y'all took L's. The ones that didn't get it, we have 10,000 people moving forward and just about almost 14, 15,000 that didn't get it. So my bad. is also the name of a beautiful French city on the French Riviera. Now, I don't like to brag, but I do a fair amount of traveling. In fact, I recently toured Nice with my niece, where she took a tumble in her culottes. Basically, my niece, while in Nice, skinned her knees. And, French Riviera is too nice. I couldn't help it with that. The correct answer is Nice, N-I-E-C-E. This is a fine example of the mnemonic rule of thumb, I before E except after C. Yes, I hear you. What about the word neighbor, way, and beige? Those are exceptions to the rule. You don't have to pick at everything, y'all. Question number 3, over 10,000 people moving forward. Which word has more of an exclusive connotation? Click, group, or click? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Choose carefully. Now, to understand this question, we have to understand what a connotation is. A connotation is an idea or feeling that a word invokes in addition to its literal or primary meaning. It carries a certain undertone, overtone, or implication. It comes from the root medieval Latin word conno, which is not to be refused with Conor McGregor, which implies that's who you should be betting on during the MMA fights. He pretty much never loses. The correct answer is clique with a Q-U-E. A clique is a small group of people who spend time together and do not readily allow others to join them. Clique also means a group of students from high school that thought they were better than me, but they peaked in 12th grade. How y'all doing? Question number 4. Which of these is the name of a popular pencil brand? Dixon Ticonderoga, Dixie Titan, or Mason Dixon? Whew. Only one is correct. Which one is it, y'all? I don't know. You tell me. Now, as a kid, I was told that the core of the pencil was made of lead. And if I got poked with one, I'd get lead poisoning. Later, I learned that pencil cores are made of graphite and clay. No lead at all. I've been lied to. Joke's on y'all, the lead was in the paint in my house. And I came out just fine anyway, right? You can read all about it in my new book titled Misled. It's the sharp examination of the pencil core controversy, and you can't erase the truth. I'm doing it, y'all. The correct answer is Dixon Ticonderoga. Mason-Dixon usually refers to the line that divided the North and South during the Civil War. Dixie Titan is something we made up, and Dixon Ticonderoga has been making pencils since 1795, and oddly, their most popular product is the number 2 pencil. I think it's time it takes its rightful place at number 1. Time to level up. Question number 5. How should this noun be written? Which of these 3 is the correct way to write roller skate? 1, 2, 3. Choose carefully. Never been that great at roller skating. I only tried it once in my life. But during that time, I did develop a signature move. It was called the hold the wall all the way around the rink. I would take the rink by storm and then accidentally knock down 6 little kids. It's not my fault. They should have hung on to the side of the rink just like every other responsible adult. I was the only adult holding on to the rink. The correct answer is roller skates. It's 2 words, and that makes perfect sense because there are many different kinds of skates. The word roller is a modifier and differentiates the roller skates from ice skates or inline skates and cheap skates. People that don't want to buy them at all. Question number 6, getting closer. Which is the legal right? We did it again, brutal. I didn't mean to. I actually didn't mean to get you guys so hard on that one, but I did, and I'm sorry, okay? We're going to work on it together, and we're going to move past this. Sometimes brutal happens. Question number 6. Which is the legal right to demand compensation or payment? Resource, or recourse? I would give you a hint, but I can't. Now, this question reminds me of those super aggressive lawyer commercials I'm sure you've all seen. You know, the ones where they're unenthusiastically just reading? Have you been injured in a workplace accident that wasn't your fault? Do you believe that you have earned the legal right to demand compensation? We don't get paid unless you do. Call now. Yeah, those guys are clowns. The correct answer is recourse. More broadly, recourse is the use of someone or something as a source of help in a difficult situation. Resources are assets that can be drawn on in order to function effectively. And resource with 2 S's is how the real resource is spelled by the child who loses the spelling bee. Should have studied up. Question 7. Which birthday does a girl's quinceañera celebrate? 1st, 15th, or 18th? All those dates to me are just due dates of different bills. There's just something due every day of the month, I swear. I can't tell you which birthday it is, but I can tell you that I have been to a quinceañera. And I can tell you that they had a piñata, which is only the greatest party item ever invented. When it was my turn, they put the blindfold on, they gave me the bat, and I just went to town like Barry Bonds. Candy went flying everywhere. Had to get physical to get I earned it, so I had to get physical with some kids. I knocked down 6 little kids again. I mean, it was at the skating rink, so they should have let me just have the candy. It was mine. I worked for it. The correct answer is 15th. In Spanish, quince means 15. Años means years, and feminine form words end with the letter A. Quinceañera is not to be confused with Quinceañera, the short-lived supergroup formed by Chicago soft rocker Pizza Terra and Queen Freddie Mercury. Sorry, guys. Question number 8. Which of these companies is not currently working on augmented reality technology? Easy Spirit, Facebook, or Ford? Which one has not been augmented yet? Augmented and virtual reality are two separate things. Augmented reality is different from virtual reality in that it just alters your real environment, like Pokemon Go, meaning it places visual objects in the real world. While virtual reality puts you in a world that's completely artificial and makes some people extremely nauseous, like parties in Hollywood. Worst conversations to have to sit through ever. The correct answer is Easy Spirit. Facebook is working on augmented reality glasses, and Ford uses the technology to show off its new cars at auto shows. Easy Spirit is a shoe brand strongly endorsed by mall workers. In their defense, they are really comfortable. I tried them on. Just couldn't take them home. Question number 9. Which of these words is real and worth the least points in Words with Friends? Inured, morass, or nadir? Still got over 19,000 people in the game. So, okay, here we go. You call yourselves Words with Friends players. Now's the time to prove it. This is where the rubber hits the road. This is where we get down to the brass tacks. This is where we let the cat out of the bag, or the alpha cat, or possibly use an alternative saying that's more germane to the situation at hand. Like, this is where we put your thumbs in a grinder. Yeah, that's probably not a good one either. I'm going to leave it alone. The correct answer is nadir. See, inured means to become accustomed to something unpleasant, which we all do at some point. That'll grab you at least 10 points. Morass is a muddy area or complicated situation, and will get you 9 points. And nadir, which means the lowest point, appropriately offers only 7 points. So nadir really is the nadir. Moving forward to the third to last question, question number 10. We got over 1,200 people moving forward. Which is not a synonym for illusion? Opsimath, chimera, or castles in Spain? Go for it. Money's yours. It's literally in your hands. Now, a lot of magicians use illusions in their magic. They try to trick your eye and so forth. So at this time, I'm going to show you a magic trick I've been working on. So check this out. Don't blink or you might miss my fantastic magic. You ready? Yeah, I'm sure you're probably wondering how I did it. How my magic is just so illustrious and great. But if I told you, I'd have to put you in spectator mode. So I guess you'll just have to wonder. The correct answer is opsimath. Chimera is a fabrication of the mind. The phrase castle in Spain is another way of saying daydream. I never heard of it. An opsimath is a person who begins to learn or study only late in life. So this is for the older students out there. This is for you. You're not just adults working your butt off in night school. You're now a fancily named opsimath. Are they cool yet? I'm telling them they're cool, so let's just let it be. Question 11, second to last question. Which of these whales has baleen? Sperm whales, rorquals, or beaked whales? Which whale did it? Who done it? Truth be told, I was a little embarrassed to learn that baleen is the straining structure inside of some whale's mouth that captures food and not a lesser known Disney princess. I mean, weren't y'all thinking the same thing? It sounds like it. I mean, it could be easily like based on a female version of Jonah and the whale, but Joni and the whale. I'm just saying. Screenwriters, don't miss that opportunity. It's a good idea. Just make sure I get 10% on the back end. All right? I got to collect. The correct answer is rorquals. Sperm whales and beaked whales are equipped with teeth. Low-key terrifying. So you don't have to worry about whales getting enough to eat. I mean, look at them. The sperm whale eats squid, but often, accidentally, it eats other marine life in the process, just scooping things up. It's an aquatic version of putting a little bit of everything on your fork. Y'all know it tastes good. You got to mix it all up. All right, at this moment, this is the moment of truth, whether or not you're going to have to lie to all your friends about getting the answers correct. It is time for the last question of the day. Question number 12, for all the cheese, for all the fromage, for all the queso. What is the term for when nerve fibers in the brain cross in an X pattern? Excision, confabulate, or decussate? Don't get it wrong and end up cussing. I hope you guys get it. I really do. Just think. The nerve fibers in all of your brains are working hard right now to answer this question. Come on, team. It's the final question of the game. We can do it. We're going to get a piece of that 5K. Y'all going to take me shopping. What? But before I reveal the answer and the winners, for those of you in spectator section, how far did you get in your new progress bar? You know what I've been talking about? You have a chance every day to keep filling it up. It won't go away. You won't lose it. They roll over just like phone minutes, except it's just way more fun and a little bit better looking. The correct answer for all the money is decussate. Did you get it? I hope so, because that's it. That is the end of the game. You got all 12 questions right, which means you're sharing $5,000. I'm so proud of y'all. Got a nice little amount of zeros, a little comma in there, make it all pretty. You get to pay a bill. You can, hang out and do stuff for your girl, for your husband, or we can just see who's taking me shopping. We have 457 winners. Congratulations to Songbode77 and David Carianis, Danny DY877, WWW138, Water Gang, 2Gs, Musi Lucy 55. Can't read them all, but I love your faces and I'm really proud of you. Please join us again tomorrow, same time, same place, same app, and same face for a new chance to get a whole new stack of cash. I have been your host, Iman Crossan, aka Alpha Cats, and this, it's been Words with Friends Live. I'm going to see you tomorrow. I'm going to work on my magic real quick.